Aha! Iba na si Eba. Eve is now different. Episode 4. Ayon sa Presidential Proclamation No. 744, ang huling Lunes ng Marso kada taon ay idineklarang Women with Disabilities Day. Bilang maagang pagdiriwang sa Araw ng mga Babaeng May Kapansanan noong ika-27 ng Marso sa taong kasalukuyan, idinaos ng novel ang kanilang aktibidad na The DG Talks, Understanding Our Rights noong ika-22 hanggang ika-25 ng Marso sa Sophie's Farm, Mondragon, Northern Samar. Ang susunod na montage ng mga video ay nagpapakita ng pinakamahalagang bahagi ng The DG Talks, Understanding Our Rights training. Layunin ng training na ito na mapalakas pa ang boses ng mga babae at batang babaeng may kapansanan, matiyak na alam nilang meron silang dignidad, maunawaan, magamit at matamasa nila ang kanilang mga karapatan sa pamayanan at maprotektahan nila ang kanilang sarili laban sa iba't ibang uri ng karahasan, pang-aabuso at diskriminasyon. Kabilang sa mga tinalakay sa nasabing training ay ang Introduction to Human Rights, Understanding Disability and Rights, Sex and Gender Equality, at Women's Human Rights. Bahagi rin ng training ang mga mahahalagang paksa tulad ng self-care at managing menstruation.
Ako po si Angeleine G, Balanlay, 15 years old, nakatira sa Barangay Little Binis, Laoang, Northern Samar. Nag-aaral po ako sa Laoang National Technical High School at ako po ay nasa grade 9 na po. Ako po ay batang babaeng may cerebral palsy. Pangarap ko po maging engineer. Dahil sa training, naisip ko na kaming person with disabilities ay may karapatan magsalamuha sa ibang tao. Kaya naman po, nakikalabilo po ako sa mga tao at nagsisikap po akong mag-aral ng mabuti.
Ako po si Erica B. Pandila, 13 years old, nakatira sa Barangay Laoang, Laoang, Northern Samar. Ako ay nasa grade 6 sa Laoang 1 Central Elementary School. Ako ay batang babaeng may malabo paningin. Isa po ako sa participants ng The DG Talks Understanding Our Rights Training. Upang palaging maging malusog ang ating pangangatawan, dapat nating alagaan ang ating mga sarili. Kumain po ng masusustansyang pagkain at maglaan po ng oras para sa mga bagay na gusto natin. Katulad po sa akin, nagdo-drawing po ako at nag-aaral. Yun po ang aking tutunan sa training.
Tunay na mahalaga rin ang buhay naming mga babae at batang babaeng may kapansanan. Kami, kagaya ng ibang mga tao, ay dapat mamuhay ng may dignidad at malaya sa aming komunidad.
Ang The DG Talks training at ang kabuuan ng Project Love ay hindi lamang sinusuportahan ng isang organisasyon. Katuwang ng novel ang iba't ibang grupo at mga individual mula sa ating pamahalaan, mga paaralan, mga kababaihan at batang babaeng may kapansanan, pribadong sektor, at marami pang iba.
I am Angeleine G, the SPED coordinator of Laoang National Technical High School. I attended trainings about developing our future selves, hearing up and the video talks. It has a great impact on me. Kasi dati, ang tingin ko sa mga batang may kapansanan ay sila yung mga taong dapat kaawaan, sila yung mga taong nakadepende lang sa pamilya at sila yung mga walang silbi sa lipunan. Pero pagkatapos ng training, doon ko na-realize na sila pala yung mga taong dapat bigyan ng pansin. And this training also changes a lot of my perspectives, especially when I encountered the empowered ladies of Nobel and Project Lab in the person of Ma'am Ten, Ma'am Rose, Ma'am Sheila, and virtually Ma'am Mini. I was so amazed how these empowered ladies conquered negativities, how they accept realities, and how they shape the life of the young individuals with disabilities. During also the training, I experienced and encountered the children kung saan ang tawanan nila at yung how they enjoyed the activities during the training. These kids really are amazing for they have shown their talents and their skills during the training. Right after the training, I was able to bring what I got to the school, and I used this as guide in dealings with my students with disabilities. The school also extend support through our school principal, Attorney Arlene Clerico, by facilitating the SPED fund from the Department of Education, and the fund was able to release by giving them learning aids like cell phones and school supplies. To maintain the sustainability of the program, I proposed a project entitled Guide. This stands for Gearing Up Individuals with Disabilities for Empowerment. I submitted also activity proposal to the division office to conduct trainings among learners with disabilities. Bali, ang mga speakers na i-invite dito ay galing sa Project Love at saka yung mga teachers na mga facilitators din ng training. So, ang training na ito ay naka-schedule sa susunod na school year. As a SPED coordinator, all I wish is for school, the LNPHS, to become an avenue where diversity and inclusivity will be experienced by the learners, for them to become empowered and become an asset of the society. In behalf of LNPHS, I would like to thank the Nobel and the Project Lab for this opportunity. Rest assured that we will continue what you have started for the benefits of our learners with disabilities.
Hi everyone, I'm Nurse Rosalie Rojero, Nurse 2 of the Department of Education, School Health Section, Division of Northern Samar. I was invited as the emergency medical responder during the trainings conducted in connection with Novel's Project Love. During the trainings, it was not only the participants who enjoyed and learned a lot. I drew inspiration from each one of them, their uniqueness and individuality. Seeing most of them change and develop themselves from being shy, submissive, and dependent participants to a more self-reliant and assertive persons lighten my spirit. As an auxiliary service provider, I was able to bring out what we have learned to school platforms such as during meetings of school heads and teachers in making their lessons more inclusive to their learners with disabilities, and even highlight such inclusions on my health talks during my school health visits.
I am Sister Lydia Colliado, a religious of the Sacred Heart and the Executive Director of the Sacred Heart Institute for Transformative Education Foundation, or SHIFT Foundation. We are so privileged and happy to be in partnership with Novel Philippines, with Ms. Rose Balanlay and team in taking care of people with disabilities. They are so lovely, so sincere and gifted, and we just have to take care of them to bring out the best in them. And on our part, we have been challenged to improve our facilities, like putting up handrails and pathways and more comfort rooms for people with disabilities. And we hope to learn some sign language for future use so that we can continue helping and taking care of these people who are also like us and to be in communion with them. Thank you.
Narito ang mensahe ng MADRE's Viva Girls, ang funder ng Project Love. At MADRE, we are privileged to support the work of disability justice advocates and activists like those who lead Novel, who channel their lived experiences into initiatives that open doors and build bridges for young women with visual impairments who come after them. We recognize how systems of power aim to uphold status quos of inaccessibility and know that through collectivizing and amplifying the voices of women with disabilities, systems can and will change. It is our honor to support the work of Novel as they organize and amplify the voices of women with disabilities into a chorus of voices that cannot and will not be forgotten. This video series will ripple impacts beyond what we may ever know. We know that this video series will reach girls with disabilities, their families, and communities so that they may expand and deepen their understanding of their lived experiences to build a more inclusive, accessible, and just world. As an international human rights organization and feminist funder, MADRE is rooted in progressive movements for peace, justice, and women's human rights. While our work has always been inclusive of people with disabilities, our understanding of inclusion has expanded and become more intentional thanks to the power-building work of the disability justice movement. Learning with and from people with disabilities has been and continues to be a critical part of our journey in illuminating and addressing our biases and beginning to weave intersectional justice into existence. Thank you to the team at Novel and Project Love for leading and seeding this critical work in the world.
Ang pagsulong sa karapatan at inklusyon naming mga babae at batang babaeng may kapansanan ay hindi lamang tungkulin naming mga may kapansanan ng gobyerno at ng pribadong sektor. Malaking responsibilidad din ang gagampanan ng ating pamayanan.
Naniniwala ang Novel na sa bawat matagumpay na hakbang ng Project Love, malaki at mabigat ang kontribusyon ng community partners. Higit sa lahat, ang suporta ng MADRE's Viva Girls, ang International Women's Human Rights Organization. Kung kaya, kami ay lubos at taos-pusong nagpapasalamat. Umaasa kami na balang araw, makakamit natin ang lahat ng adhikain ng proyektong ito.
Ako po si Angeleine G. Balanlay, isang batang babaeng may cerebral palsy.
Ako si Erika B. Pandila, isang batang babaeng malabo ang paningin.
May taglay na angking kagalingan,
Karapatang ipinaglalaban
determinasyong di matatawaran.
at kakayahang tuparin ang pangarap na pinagsisikapan.
sabay natin silang samahan sa paghubog ng kanilang imposibong kinabukasan dito sa Laoang, Northern Samar, Philippines.
If we hold on together, I know our dreams will never die. Dreams see us through to forever, where clouds roll by. For you and I, when we are out there in the dark, we'll dream about the sun. In the dark, we'll feel the lights warm our hearts, everyone. If we hold on together, I know our dreams will never die. Dreams see us through to forever, as high as souls can fly, where clouds roll by. For you and I.
Maraming salamat po. Mabuhay po tayong lahat.